Guys, today we're going to be reacting to the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie. Needless to say, I'm so excited to get into it. It feels like I've been waiting 10 years since the season 4 finale came out. I've watched that episode probably 1,000 times, probably one of the best episodes of anime I've ever seen in my entire life. But before I get into the movie, which I'm just itching to, there are a few things that I do want to talk about, like a too long didn't read or a long story short about the theories that I had for this movie after we watched the trailer together. Man, first off, Zenitsu snapped and he went cold after he read the letter that Chuntaro had delivered to him when Tanjiro went to go deliver the fish that he cooked for Zenitsu, because, you know, Zenitsu's got to eat, of course. But we saw the blood on Zenitsu's head. Obviously, he was training hard. And even how they finished off with the season 4, you know, finale of Zenitsu falling into the Infinity Castle. It was ever since that moment where he read that letter, obviously, he just became a completely different person. We know the only thing that means anything to Zenitsu is Gramps. So I theorize that Gramps is dead. Now, whether he died of old age or, you know, Zenitsu's old boy from his training days who also trained under Gramps went back and killed him after he became a demon, maybe something like that. But I do think the only thing that can have that effect on Zenitsu is the fact that Gramps would be dead. So that's theory number 1. Theory number 2, which I don't even know if it's real. I mean, of course it's a theory, but at the same time, it seems so plausible. Shinobu up against Doma, right? You have Upper 2 up against Shinobu, who is physically weaker, which is why she uses, you know, the poison needle sword, because she can't actually, you know, have the strength to fully decapitate a demon. So, you know, you have one of the weaker Hashira. Now, I'm not saying that she's not capable of, you know, defeating an upper rank, but I do think Upper 2, one of the strongest of the strong, versus Shinobu, who can't even physically decapitate a demon. It just seems highly unlikely that she'd actually be able to kill Doma, which I even think would open more of a great storyline for Kanao and even more development into her character. So unfortunately, I do think that Shinobu is going to lose this exchange just because it would do more for the story if she weren't able to kill Upper 2. Not only for the sake of there's 2 more movies after this one, but also it would set it up perfectly for Kanao. Now granted, Kanao didn't fall with Shinobu, so I don't think she's actually going to see... I mean, I guess technically, if Shinobu were to be fighting Doma, and then Kanao would be trying to, but damn, I mean, the Infinity Castle is literally infinity, right? So it's so big. I feel like also the chances of Kanao finding Shinobu is incredibly low. So I'm not exactly sure how they would even come across each other, but I do think that it would do more if Kanao found out that Shinobu did die by Doma, and then that would almost kind of make Kanao snap to a degree. And I also feel like that'd be great for her character too, because up until this point, she's been just, you know, the happy-go-lucky, quiet, reserved type of character. So to see her actually get angry would be insane. So I do think that Shinobu's gonna lose this, not only from a, you know, physical strength perspective and, you know, just an overall power level point, but for the sake of Kanao and developing her character and the storyline as well. So unfortunately, like I said, I do think Shinobu is going to lose this one. And also, I feel like it kind of goes without saying that Tanjiro's going to defeat Akaza, because let's be honest, I mean, Tanjiro's not going to lose here because we still have the entire rest of the story. And also, if Shinobu were to kill Doma and Tanjiro were to kill Akaza, that's Upper 2 and 3 out in the first movie, which, I don't know, just seems highly unlikely. So some demon has to die. Oh yeah, also Zenitsu. I think Zenitsu's gonna kill his old childhood friend too. I say childhood friend because they weren't even friends, because he was such a bully to him. You know, he was really picking on Zenitsu, right? So I feel like it'd be even more poetic justice for Zenitsu to win this fight up against his old boy. So the theories that I'm 99.99% confident in is the fact that Zenitsu's snapping because Gramps is dead, Shinobu is gonna lose to Doma, and Tanjiro is going to defeat Akaza. But at the same time, those 3 things, there's no way that can take up all 2.5 hours of this movie. So clearly, you know, there's still a lot to be enjoyed here and still a lot of surprise to happen. I feel like those things would just make sense for the story and progressing certain characters, and honestly, just the first movie out of the 3, which is crazy. So needless to say, I'm very excited to get into this movie. It's been a long time coming. It's all the notes I've got. With all that being said, without further ado, let's jump right to the Infinity Castle movie. Bro, let's go. Yo, man, my goat. And the master. Rest in peace to a real one. Well, we did cut off Muzan's head, but I guess sunlight's the only thing that can get him. Dude, I theorized and thought so much about how we're gonna get out of the Infinity Castle, and dude, I have no idea. I think we have to get to the Biwa woman, since she actually controls it. But she could just move herself around if she knows that someone's getting closer, right? So, like, I was thinking maybe Zen just could fly to her using Godspeed or something. Something faster than her being able to move it. But the Infinity Castle is so big and it's infinity, so how would Zen even know where to go? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much unknown to the Infinity Castle and everything. I've been theorizing, like, I've been thinking every day for the past 8 months since I saw the trailer I don't know. Oh, bro, what a cliffhanger. And the chills, too. And I love that Muzan addresses Tanjiro. Probably one of my favorite parts. Meet Daddy. So good. Chills, bro. It was even more chilling with the music and the backtrack. Bro, come on, man. I'm so excited, bro. It feels like, again, it's been 10 years since I seen the season 4 finale. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, bro. Chills, bro. Come on. I mean, I guess that's a good question, too. I mean, we know Nakime's watching with her eyes, and she can control it with the biwa, but... Oh, we are so back. Oh my god, let's go. Oh, okay, so this is where we, yep. This is where we bust in the trailer. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Already S-tier movie. Bro, what a shot. Oh. Bro, he's just gonna have to use a striking tide or something to break his fall. Yeah. Just like against the Tamari demon and the arrow demon. Hey, let's go! Nah, that was so sick! Nah, bro, I feel like I'm gonna love everything about this movie. Nice. Light work. God, it just looks so good. Yes, sir, let's go. Beautiful! Oh my god, I feel like there's gonna be so many wallpaper shots. Look at that compositing with the ashes in the front, the reflections on the floor. Come on, man! He is a Hashira. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty strong. Yeah. I mean, he could try. We take the W, though. Come on now. Alright. Mitsuri and Obanai. Bro, they better not be front-loading all of the budget with this animation in the front. Come on. The beginning is already so peak. Nice. Light work. Slithering serpent. God, it just looks so good. Love his blade, too. Yes, sir. Stay away from Kanroji. You scums. Yes, sir. Hey, man, we know Iro's got a little bit of a thing for her. Gave her those thigh-high knee socks. Gyome, okay. Now we're cooking! Now, granted, these are all baby demons, but still. Damn! Did it even touch him? Bro, it almost looked like it stopped like right before it hit him, and like just the sheer pressure and shockwave of it is what did that. That's insane. Okay. He was a real one. That was intentional. He tried to get him. Yeah, he did. That's also true. Yeah, he was really, really sick. God, I love that monologue with him and Lady Amane talking to Muzan about the human will, the human spirit, something that's never ending. Wow, I love that the master came to visit them all. I mean, he did address them as his children, right? So, yes, sir. Get fired up, Muichiro. Come on, man. Yeah, I like that energy. Oh, Kyome's pissed off too. Yeah, come on, man. I mean, we all love the master, and also, yeah, the countless people that Muzan's ended up killing. Bro, everyone's gonna go rage mode. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Easy. Damn, bro. He didn't even open his eyes. Come on, man. Let's go, Sanemi. Oh. Angry tears. Yeah, everyone's fired up. God, this is so hype. Inosuke, okay. Yeah, because he fell in by himself. Of course, he was excited. All right, let's see what Beast Breathing can do in the Infinity Castle. Love it. Love it, love it. Get big, Inosuke. Genya? Well, fortunately for Genya, there's a ton of demons here to consume. Bro, I'm ready for Zen. That cold stare from the trailer. Oh yeah, no, it's over, bro. It is literally over. Oh, it's so raps. Oh, bro, Lotus? Oh, what a shot. Oh, dude, this entire area. With the glow, the halation around the lights, the water. Beautiful. Oh my god, look at the design on the gold. Bro, the entire budget went into these details. Who are these people? They don't look like demon slayers. Alright. Little Shinobu flashback? Kane? Bro, her sword snap. Oh yeah, it's Doma. Oh no. Oh, it's perfect though. Actually, you know what? Maybe Shinobu does have a chance. I don't know. Oh, nice, bro. Yeah, I was about to say, Shinobu's quick with it. I say, did he just evaporate her? Oh. Bro, Doma is such a troll. Bro, Shinobu's VA? Bro, she's got so much grit. We've never heard her like that because she's always so calm. Flower breathing. Damn! Bro, Shinobu is not playing! Oh my god, literal full body chills. Oh wait! But the poison! Yo, Frozen Lotus, that looks insane. Bro, Shinobu just went in! God, that was so sick. From the first person POV, right through us. Damn, yo! Come on! Wait, no! Shinobu might actually be able to pull this off! Bro, I did not think she had poison like that. Oh my god, come on! Come on! Shinobu, lock in. What? Yeah, it was so sick. Insane sound effect. Oh! Wait, that's actually... Yeah, I mean, that's actually fun. Bro, Doma's crazy, though. Do you think your next blend will work? He's taunting. Oh my god. Shinobu, let's go. Styling on him, too. Come on, now. Oh, the bee sound effect. Oh, here we go. From the trailer. Nah, this is cinema. Is she? Dance of the Horsefly? Bro, she looks insane. Enticing slash. Look at the aura. Got his ass, come on. Yep. But I guess at the same time, Doma's kind of laid back. Yeah, I mean, he's just taunting. Yeah, but she clicks her tongue, saying he's annoying. Oh, Doma flashback? Okay.
かわいそうな人たちをいつだって助けてあげたし、幸せにしてあげた。
この子の瞳の中には虹がある。白鶴髪の頭髪は無垢な証。この子は特別な子だ。
俺の親の頭の鈍さは絶望的だった。そうでなければ極楽教などというつまらない宗教を作れないけど、死んだら無になるだけ、何も感じなくなるだけ、心臓が止まり、脳も止まり、腐って土に帰るだけ、生き物である以上すべからくそうなる。こんな単純なことも受け入れられないんだね。頭が悪いと辛いよね。気の毒な人たちを幸せにしてあげたい。助けてあげたい。そのために俺は生まれてきたんだ。
Interesting.
5回目。これもダメだね。効かないや。
Shinobu, how many poisons we got?
これが上限の強さ。
Alright.
毒が効かない。
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it is insane. And we're already sweating. I hate that it's so beautiful though.
扇で散布する。呼吸すること自体に危険が伴う。
No, come on, bro. We are throwing. But I mean, it's not even Shinobu's fault.
電撃で大量の毒を打ち込む。
Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way I can think here. Nice. Okay. God, the voice acting is so good.
いや、君、本当に早いね。今まであった
It's so chilling hearing Shinobu
かも。
like this. I mean, no. Nah, bro, she might be cooked.
毒じゃなく首を切れたらよかったのにね。それだけ早かったら勝てたかも。無理か。君小さいから。
Yeah, I mean, oh.
あれれ、やっぱりもう終わりか。仕方ない。
Now she's about to lock in. Come on, Shinobu.
多分忍はあの鬼に負ける。
That is what I said. I'm sorry.
言おうとしてやめてくれたんだよね。
But lock in, because we got this. Let's go. We got Kenne.
立ちなさい。
Yep, stand up.
立てない。
Get in the Aaron treatment.
関係ありません。立ちなさい。虫柱胡蝶氏。
Yes, sir. Come on, man. Come on.
倒すと決めたなら倒しなさい。
God,
勝
bro.
つと決めたのなら勝ちなさい。
Bro, it's too early to cry. Come on. I don't want to cry yet. Get big, Shinobu.
え、立つの？立っちゃうの？君、本当に人間なの？
Yes, sir.
鎖骨も 肺もあばらも切ってるのに。
All right.
あ、ほら。
Oh, it is gurgling. Oh my god, did you hear that?
想像を
Oh.
絶する痛みだろう。
死の呼吸ここの前
Dance of the centipede.
約束ちゃばら
100 like in 6 Yeah! Oh! Come on, Shinobu! Oh yeah, she's so quick. Look at her! No, okay, bro, she is her. Yo, that was so cold!
四方八方にうねる動き。
Oh, this Shinobu soundtrack.
足を
Oh
割
my
るほど
god.
の踏み込み。早い。
Ah, shit!
攻撃が読めない。
Nice.
低い。
Nice! Let's go, Shinobu. Badass. Nice. Alright. Right in the throat. Got him.
ずっとずっと遠くまで続いているって思い込んでいた。破壊されて初めてその幸
Oh,
福が
Demon's got the parents.
薄いガラスの上に乗っていたものだと気づく。
I forgot if they mentioned that. Is that Gyomei?
そして
These are his chains?
自分たちが救われ
It
たように
is.
まだ破壊されていない誰かの幸福を強くなって守りたいと思った。
Oh, what a shot.
力が弱くても
Oh man, the poison.
鬼の首が切れなくても鬼を一体倒せば何十人倒すのが上限だったら何百人もの人を助けられる。やらなきゃならないことが
Yes, sir. I like that.
ほんと頭にくる。ふざけるなバカ。なんで毒効かないのよこいつ。
I mean, yeah. Bro, he's just insane. Actually insane.
偉い。頑張ったね。
No.
俺は感動したよ。
Come
この弱い
on.
女の子がここまでやれるなんて姉さんよりさえもないのによく鬼狩りをやってこれだよ。
Oh.
今まで知らな
Ooh.
かったことが奇跡だ。
Oh my god.
言い残すことはあるかい。聞いてあげる。
地獄。
Yes, come on. What do we got? No. And now she's there. No. Oh my gosh, she's about to snap. Shinobu, no. Bro, and that's how we leave it? Well, I guess this does set up Kanao pretty well.
鼻の呼吸。
Nice. Oh, she's got flower
絶
breathing.
対だよと約束されたものではないのに。
死の方。紅花衣。
Wait! Oh man, I was about to say, no way she just did that.
いやー危ない危ない。
Oh my god, let's go. Get out, bro.
いつも
She's
そばに
locked.
いる
I mean, she just saw.
人はどうして
Man.
そう思い込んでしまうんだ。
Oh yeah. Yep, this will be poetic justice.
切りかからないでおく。
Oh, he's absorbing her. No way. Oh my god, bro. Kanao is actually gonna go crazy.
おや挑発に乗らないね。この子がさっき
Oh my god, I can't even imagine what Kanao's feeling right now. Probably just
俺の能力
rage,
とか教えたのかい
sadness.
一瞬だったら
despair
すごいな。
Oh, Shinobu. Look at her. I can't believe that.
それにしても今日はいい夜だな。
Oh my god. I hate how that happened. Absorbed into his body. Nah, man. Bro, Kanao is gonna mess him up. So this is the rat who sold out Gyomei. Yep, there's the hilt and the sword. Upper 6.
久しぶりだな。 善逸
Yeah, well,
海学
Kaiga.
鬼になったお前を俺はもう兄弟子と思わない。
Wow. Bro, Zenitsu, come on, man. He's gonna mess him up. No. That's... Oh, bro, if that doesn't get everyone fired up. Bro, that happened so fast, so soon, so early. Oh, dude. I love that. They're all just taking a second because they're in shock. Like, they can't... Bro, I mean, I can't even believe... I mean, maybe a little bit, but like... No, our queen from the first season. Is she saying goodbye? Come on, man. Nah, it's so ass.
カラス、首に下げている髪は何だ？伝達が異様に早い。
Yeah, what? That's actually a really good point.
忍が死んだ。下を向いてはならない。次に何をするかを考えるのだ。
What is... What is happening? What is this? It's a mini master. Oh, and that's what the tags are. Oh, they're like controlling, or no, like looking through. Wait, this is huge. She had more kids. Oh, wait, we have columns. Bro, he really is a mini master.
この光の大小が鬼それぞれの血気術の強さなのだろう。そして
Oh, so they would know if they pulled up on a upper rank.
続ける建造物もまた。
Because that red would probably be massive. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a lot more paper.
ただ誘い込まれたわけではない。父は周到な準備をし、今日を迎えた。
Dude, the master is so freaking smart.
ユシロウさんの力も借り、そしてそれを完全なものにするために、父母と共に。
Oh yeah, so yeah, he just has
姉たちも命を捧げた。
more kids. Wow, okay, so yeah, they're definitely
この戦い。
dead. Yeah, we
手
gotta.
はしない。
Yeah, I like that. Now this kid's goated already. Bro, we need that energy, man, especially after Shinobu dying, bro. I hate the way that she got absorbed into him.
忍がいた地点とも合致する。
Dude, yeah, look at that aura. Zenitsu's good. He's so locked. Bro, look at the halation on the light. The blur. Distance blur, man.
なんで鬼になんかなってんだ。
お前には
雷の呼吸の継承権持ったやつがなんで鬼になった。あんたが鬼になったせいでじいちゃんは腹切って死んだ。
Oh, he committed seppuku.
一人で腹を切ったんだ。解釈もつけずに。
Oh.
誰かに首を落としてもらえなきゃ長い時間苦しんで死ぬことになる。じいちゃんは自分で喉も心臓もつかず死んだ。雷の呼吸の使い手から鬼を出したからだぞ。
知ったことじゃねえ。
Nah, bro, Zen, fuck him up.
なんだ、俺を後継にせずてめえみたいなカスと共同で後継だと抜かしやがったクソジジイだ。
Oh, bro, he's about to find out.
猛録したジジイに用はないからな。
1の型しか使えない俺と1の型だけ使えないあんた。後継にめ
Yes, sir.
じいちゃんが気の毒でならねえや。
Talk your shit, Zen.
俺を一緒にすんじゃねえ。雷の呼吸。
Ooh, oh wait, he can still
遠雷。
distant thunder, bro. The black and blue looks crazy. Yes, and he's not playing though. He's not messing around. You're too slow, scum. Come on. He didn't even have to use his first form, and he slashed him. Come on.
動きがまるで
Bro, look at the smoke with the aura. And now he's in the red light because he's not messing around. Rage mode, come on, Sid. Bro, there's no shot I'd be able to watch this in movie theater, bro. I'd be screaming my ass off. This is so hype.
圧倒的強者にひざまずくことは恥じゃない。生きてさえいればなんとかなる。死ぬまでは
Oh, Pokeshibo!
地面に頭をこすりつけようが家がなかろうが 泥水をすすろうが
So he
金を
recruited
盗むこと
him.
を罵られようが生きてさえいればいつか勝てる。
ありがたき血だ。行ってきたりとてこぼすことまかりならぬ。
Oh, that's
こぼした時にはお前の首と胴
what
は
a shot.
泣き別れだ。
Bro,
あの
Zen said too slow.
絶叫して泣き出すような恐怖。
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not like you're gonna tell upper one. Yeah, no, actually, I'll pass. I mean, the black and blue is pretty cool though.
二の型稲妻
Rice Spirit?
一息で瞬きの間に5連撃
Oh, bro, the electric sound is sick.
もう善悪の区別もつかなくなったんだな
Man!
どうしたてめえはジジイのお気に入りなんだろうが
Come on, Zen.
どうした
Yo, their blades are opposite. That is so fire. Just like the
いいから
hilt and
俺に
the
ぶつけてみろ
handpiece. Yeah, come on, man.
一の型
Are we starting regular or are we going Godspeed?
霹靂一閃
Nice, little regular. We like that. Okay. Now we got more in the tank. He's laughing, but he doesn't know.
突っ込んでくるだけの基本の型なんか食らうかよ
Yeah, just
雷
wait.
の呼吸三の型秋分生来
Ooh, thunderstorm. I do like that we get to see the other breathing styles. Yeah, I mean, it is really cool.
雷の呼吸
That's so
一の
sick.
型霹靂一閃発
Eightfold. Okay, yeah, I forgot we had. Yeah, because I think he used sixfold against the spider. Forgot about that. Oh, I'm waiting for the Godspeed.
呼吸五の型
Oh, it's red. Nah, wait. He might be cooking.
でっかい
Heat lightning.
どうだ血気術で強化された俺の刀の
Oh,
切れ味
blood demon art mixed.
皮膚を
Wait, that's actually sick.
ひび割って焼く斬撃だ
Oh.
これを正しく評価し認める者は善
I'll give it to him. I mean, he's got good thunder breathing and he mixes the blood demon art.
善逸これでしまいだ雷の呼吸六
Oh,
の
wait, the
型
thunder in the background. Oh, what a shot.
伝言来号
Rumble and flash. I'll admit, I thought this was gonna be a blowout, and Zen was just gonna
目に
stomp him.
体に焼き付けろ
Off
俺の
rip.
力を鬼になり雷の呼吸を超えた
Yeah, that skin cracking is a little worrying, not gonna lie. But we still got Godspeed, come on.
お前とは違う
海学を見習え兄弟子のようになれ雷の呼吸って一の型が全ての型の基本だろ
一の型だけ使えないってことは結局な
他の型ができたところで大したこと
Oh, so the first form is actually what
あの海
matters.
学ってやつ偉そうだよ
柱になんかなれねえよ
And because he didn't have it, I guess he just felt less than. Yeah, I mean, of course, this is all from a
何すんだてめえ
insecurity standpoint. Wow, so Zen hit him because he was talking shit about him behind his back?
問題を起こすな春日お前みたいな
And
のが
Kaigaku hit him, I
本
guess.
当に恥だぜ
Wow.
あんたは努力してたしひたむきだったいつも俺はあんたの背中を見てた
So for him to become a demon
特
is.
別だったよあんたは
Yeah.
じいちゃんや俺にとって特別で大切な人だったよ
And he didn't value that, he just threw it away.
それじゃ足りなかった
Yeah,
んだな
wasn't enough. I love that too. The fact that Zen can only do the first form and he could do all of them except the first form.
じいちゃん
So poetic.
ごめん俺たちの道は分かたれた
Yep. Let's go, Zen. Lock in, baby.
まだ余力が
Oh, bro, you got no idea. We got godlike speed left. Oh, man, come on. He's not playing. Oh, my God, look at him. The aura.
ごめん兄貴
God, bro, what a shot. And the music. Come on, Zen. It's burning his. Oh, yo!
呼吸父の方
Oh, he got 7th form? Yo, already?
炎雷の神
God of Fire Thunder? Wait! When did he have 7th form?
これは俺の方だよ
Stop, he made his own.
俺が考えた俺だけの方
Stop, come on, Zen.
の技でいつかあんたと肩を並べて戦う
Oh,
そんな事実は受け入れられない。あんな奴に俺が負けるのか。
I mean, buddy, your head's lopped off.
頭が変になりそうだ。
Yeah, he got lost in the sauce.
違う、負けじゃない。あのカスも落下して死ぬ。もう体力は残っていないはず。
No, he's good. Bro, he created his own
人に
technique.
与えないものはいずれ人から何ももらえなくなる
Who is that?
欲しがるばかりのやつは結局何も持ってないのと同じ自分では何も生み出せないから一人で死ぬのは惨めだ
Damn. Yep. We good. We got comms. Oh, yeah, because he's the Master's kid sent backup. That's right. Dude, Zen is him. Come on, man. Oh, is that Grant?
じいちゃんごめん俺海学と仲良くできなかった手紙書いたりもしてたんだでも返事してくんなくて何も恩返しできなくてごめんじいちゃんが生きているうちに柱にもさなりたかったんだけどごめんじいちゃんごめんくそ
善逸。お前はわしの誇りじゃ。
Beautiful. You're my pride and joy. Cinema. Come on, man.
どうだ助かりそうか顔見知りなんだよ頼むからなうるさい黙れ村田
So wholesome.
ミソッカスの分際で
Whoa, lowly scrub? Murata? Wait, you're talking to the guy that's gonna decapitate Muzan, alright? Come on now. Sorry, spoiler.
お前の戦ってた上限はまだ自分の術や能力を使いこなせてなかった運のいいことだ戦いが1年後だったら即死だったろうな
I don't know. Maybe we should have led with the 7th form. Maybe we should have to warm up a little bit. I don't know. What a move, though. What a move.
なんだよ大声出すから鬼が来たぞ
Nice. Alright, Murata. Show him what you got.
いい的だな水の呼吸2の方
He knows water breathing?
水車おりゃ
Oh.
回り込むからそっちから行け
Oh, is that Akaza?
遭遇
Yeah, I mean, because we've already got Zen's matchup and Shinobu's matchup.
この匂いは
Oh, Akaza, because he recognizes the scent.
上だタチロ下がれ久しいな
Yep.
よく生きていたものだお前のような弱者がかまど炭治郎
Yeah, we know Akaza wants that run back too.
赤だ
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Oh, it's Muzan!
この肉の繭のようなものの中で人間に戻る薬を分解している
Oh, yeah, he's in there.
鬼物児無惨
Tomio, stay alive, my queen.
何としても葬らなくてはならない
Bro, that is so crazy, though. He had to cocoon himself.
どうやっても
Oh, yeah, look at him. Muzan's probably pissed, the fact that he had to cocoon himself like that.
本当に鬼物児無惨を見つけることができるのか
Yeah, I mean, look at how big it is. I mean, it's the Infinity Castle. I don't know how you're supposed to find. I guess other,
焦らなくていい。
I guess other than the
お前は
aura.
よくやっている。あいつは必ず姿を現す。私のところにも来ただろう。
True. Yeah, he did.
鬼物児無惨とは、
そういう男だ。
わかりました、父上。
Nice. Love it.
僕が必ずやり遂げます。
Nice, Gyome. Easy. Light work. Like an ogre demon. Okay.
俺たちが踏ん張って柱の消耗を最小限にとどめ
Yeah,
るん
let's
だ。
go. I like that. Put him to work.
岩柱、早く。
All that Hashira training for nothing. Yep, nice.
ここはお前たちに任せたぞ。
The guitar OST remix in the back? Hello?
今こそ
Love
柱
it.
稽古の成果を見せる時だぞ。
Nice, get big boys.
みんな
Yeah, we got work to do. I mean,
父上、みんな頑張ってくれています。
real ones. Rest in peace to the goats.
泣くな。絶対に手を止めるな。私たちは負けない。
Yep. The deaths will not be in vain, man. We carry on their will, just like the master said. Uzui!
ご立派なことだ。
Kiryu? Oh, that's the boy.
己
Dude,
の使命を果たさんとしておられる。
that is so fire.
なあ、煉獄さんよ。そうだな。
Kyojiro's dad.
年浜ゆかぬ子供たちがこれほど我が身を奮い立てているのだ。
Gotta love it, man.
私も京次郎同様、
Yep.
煉獄家の名に恥じぬよう命を賭してお守りする。
I love that he's putting respect on Rengoku's name because when Rengoku was alive, he, disregarded him and trashed him and, he was just all drunk. Nezuko! Nezuko is with Uro Kodaki! Bro.
苦しんでいるように見える。親方様に協力していた玉代という鬼がよこした薬。果たして禰豆子は人間に戻れるのだろうか。
But if Nezuko becomes a human, then yeah, I mean,
振り出しにも
yeah.
最終局面という言葉が
There we go. From the trailer.
この長い戦いが今夜終わるかもしれない。何か大きな歯車が回り始めたような気が
It's
する。
true. I mean, Tanjiro set it all in motion.
で築造されたものが巨大な装置だとしたならば、お前と禰豆子という二つの小さな歯車がはまったことにより、
It's what started it.
停滞していた状況が
Yep.
一気に
Put it right into motion.
動き出した。
Yes, sir.
負けるな、禰豆子。負けるな、炭治郎。
God, I love
絶
him.
対に負けるな。
Yes, sir! Bro, I wish Tanjiro could hear him. Nice, good old fire wheel. Oh, already with the scream? Nah, bro, get big.
切れた。けど次は
Oh,
日の神神
man.
楽。現日光。
Oh, but he's... Bro, come on. Bro, Fake Rainbow is sick. He's improved so much. Holy cow, I guess that Hashira training really amped him up.
炭治郎、
Dude, it's actually incredible. Yeah, really honed it.
お前のその実力は柱に届くと言っても
No kidding. I mean, we got upper 3.
上限の3を相手に
Yeah, exactly. Literally. He took out Rengoku. Tanjiro thinking light on his feet. Fake Rainbow. Able to get behind him and then slash him in the head. Like, what are we
熱の
talking
中で
about?
絶望し神戸を垂れ涙を流しながら妹の命乞いをするしかなかったお前が
Oh my god, bro. Episode 1 just hit different. And the soundtrack was my favorite. I'm glad they're bringing it back for the movie.
命を
And he's not even, I mean, he's sweating, but he's not
奪われない
tripping
ため
out, you know?
この少年は弱くない。侮辱するな。
Rengoku. Yes, sir.
京次郎の言葉は正しかったと認めよう。お前は確かに弱くなかった。敬意を表する。
Alright, well, Akaza giving him props.
術式展開。さあ、始めようか。宴の時間だ。
Soundtrack. Alright, let's go. Gyu's in the mix too. Oh, nah. We're gonna have to cook. No way, bro. We gotta find Nakime, dude. Her separating us like this is not only inconvenient, but life-threatening to our people. Oh, wow. What a shot, dude. Here's the budget. Alright, let's go, Giyu. Get big, baby. Oh my god, the compositing. Crazy. Look at the waterfall in the back. The color, the glow. Nice flowing dance.
水の柱か。これはいい。遭遇したのは50年ぶりだ。
50 years. Bro! Impact portrait. Oh my god, here's the budget. Here we go. Dead Calm is so fire. I love Dead Calm.
見たことがない技だ。以前殺した水の柱は使わなかった。
Nice. Let's go, Tanjiro. Let's get a little tag team going. Nice, Giyu. Yes. This is what I'm talking about, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, he's got. Yep, he's got kicks. Bro, look at the color. Animation is insane. Yeah, we gotta lock in, Tanjiro. Yep. The dynamic POVs are so nice. Put respect on his name, Giyu Tomioka.
俺は喋るのが嫌いだから話しかけるな。
そうか。お前は喋るのが嫌いなのか。俺は喋るのが好きだ。何度でも聞くぞ。お前の名を。
Oh man. The force alone. Oh, that's so sick. Nice. Get big, you. Oh my god.
あいつはギユという名前なのか。
Bro, it is actually crazy how fast Akaza is. Here we go. This is what Daki got. Burning Bone, Summer Sun.
京次郎はあの夜死んでよかった。ともするとあれ以上強くなれなかったかもしれない。人間のままでいたがるようなくだらぬ価値観を持っていたし。
Bro, those values were not lame. Yeah, get big, Tanjiro. Set your heart ablaze, baby. We got the hill too. He's on the battlefield with us.
煉獄さんのことを喋るな。
Yes, sir. Come on. Put respect on his name.
しているんだぞ。俺が唾を吐きかけるのは弱者に対してだけ。弱者には虫唾が走る。淘汰されるのは自然の摂理に他ならない。お前の言ってることは全部間違ってる。お前が今そこにいることがその証明だよ。生まれた時は誰もが弱い赤子だ。誰かに助けてもらわなきゃ生きられない。お前もそうだよ、赤座。記憶にはないのかもしれないけど、赤ん坊の時、お前は誰かに守られ、助けられ、今生きているんだ。
Talk about
強い者は弱い者を助け守る。そして弱い者は強くなり、また自分より弱い者を助け守る。理解した。俺はこいつを体の芯から受け付けないのだ。強くなってもなお不快感が消えない。
Bro, yeah, he hated him.
何をするにも、初めはみんな赤ん坊だ。周りから手助けされて覚えている。
Someone else told him that?
他人と背比べをしてるんじゃない。戦う相手はいつも自分自身だ。重要なのは昨日の自分より強くなる。
I mean, this guy's spitting facts.
そして今度はお前が人を手助けしてやるんだ。
Oh yeah, it pisses him off. Oh, dude. I love that.
なんだ何もないところを振り払ったぞ
I love that Tanjiro always does that. Says something that someone has told
Tanjiro.
the demon in their previous
や
life.
はりお前は不快だ
Yeah.
赤い札彩色万葉千柳
Wow. Yeah, I mean, now that Aka's is fired up, we're gonna have to lock in.
とてつもなく
赤い札百式
Oh, man.
した
比喩性千輪
Bro, Tanjiro, we're gonna have to step it up, man. We're gonna have to
なんとか動作
turn on the mark.
攻撃を受け切れても威力がすごすぎて負傷をゼロにできない羅針盤のように確実に隙を刺してくる
Yeah.
日の神神楽麒麟かげろ
Solar heat haze. Oh, it like extends. Yeah, nice.
面白い技だ確実に避けた刀身が伸びたように見える
Yeah, I guess that's the
どういう
haze.
振り方をしたのか歯の切っ先がかげろうのこと
Yeah,
を言
yeah,
うんだな
Yeah, that's really cool.
日の神神楽演武
Oh, he caught it? Oh, Tanjiro, bro. We gotta go Super Saiyan or something, man. Nice, good old Tanjiro headbutt. Gotta love it. Yep. You? Oh, he got his arm! Nice! Bro, I thought that was Gyu's arm for a second.
俺は頭にきた
Nice, okay.
猛烈に背中が痛いからだ
Of course, alright.
よくも遠くまで飛ばしてくれたな
Yup.
上限の3己が圧倒される強者と久々に出会い短時間で感覚が鋭く連磨されるのが分かった
Nice. Little instant power
し
up.
ていた感覚が叩き起こされ
Yep.
引きずられる
I love that. The
強者
dormant
の立つ
senses
場所へ
awoken.
ギリギリの命の取り合いというものがどれほど人の実力を伸ばすのか
I love that.
理解した
Perfectly explains Tanjiro's growth against Gyutaro and Daki. Oh, he's locked, bro, with the vein. And, bro, he's got a mark! Yo! Oh, no, he's not messing around! Oh my god! Bro, Gyu has a mark!
発言速度が上がった
Wait, no, that's actually insane! Oh, what a face-off! He said he wasn't one of the chosen ones, because Sabito was. He was the one destined. But Gyu has a mark! Yo, come on! Gyu, get big, baby! Come on! And the speed increase too! Oh my god, now this is actually insane. Wait, I was not expecting that!
すぐ赤座は順応した
Bro, the animation! Oh yeah, the blood vessels, nah. Here we go.
もっとだもっと撃ってこい
Oh, he's so locked, he's not even blinking. Of course. Oh my god, all these wallpapers. Bro, Gyu is him! I'm so glad Gyu got the mark treatment. Oh my god, what a spectacle.
銃の肩水星ルテン
Constant flux, that's huge. Wait, with the dragon? Oh, the roar! Come on, man! Oh my god, Gyu is actually him. He's getting his arms. Bro, look at the slashes! Constant flux!
雫波紋好き
Oh, the voice acting. Oh my god, we're actually peaking. Oh, this is cinema. Guys, this might be the best animation. Actually, is the best animation I've ever seen in my entire life. This is absurd. All right, Tanjiro, whip out the mark, baby. Let's see some peak Hinokami. That's how we jump in.
第二思考を放棄するな
We couldn't do that with Uzui.
なぜ赤座の攻撃は
Or
磁石の
Rengoku.
ように正確なのか背後や視覚からの攻撃にも必ず反応する理由
Is there actually a reason? I thought it was just because he was cracked like that.
その陶器練り上げられている思考の領域に近い
煉獄さんとの戦いで赤座は陶器という言葉を使った。
Yeah, but I thought that's just because that's what it
陶器って
was.
なんだ？
Yeah, fighting spirit.
俺が匂いでいろいろなことを感知できるように赤座も陶器で何かを感知している。
True, I guess. What a shot.
ヒリヒリすんだよな、敵が狙ってくるところは。
だから伊之助は牛太郎の攻撃に気づいたんだな。後ろからだったのにすごいな。
Oh, and that's how he's able to
俺は人より体の皮が
move around
強
his
いからな。
organs
後ろからだろうが誰かが俺を見てる
in
見て
time,
る
right?
ってわ
Without
か
being
るぜ。
やって
a
みてくれ
fatal
よ。
shot.
いいぜ。右肩見てるだろ。
すごい当たりだ。
Whoa, that's insane.
特に殺気を込めて見てくるやつは一発でわかる。ただ逆に殺気とか外気がないやつって気づきづらかったりするんだよな。あのチビババア。うちの花の家紋の家のババアは恐ろしかったぜ。
でもそれはおばあさんが伊之助に危害を加える気がなかったからだろう。殺気を出さずに鬼を倒すのは不可能だと思うよ。
Yeah. She was just given
そ
rice
りゃ
balls.
そうだわな。殺気のこもってないヘロヘロの一撃じゃ鬼の家庭首は切れねえよな。
Inosuke was cooking.
赤座の感知すると仮定する陶器とは何だろう。
I mean,
殺気とは違うのか。匂いでの動作予知のようなも
he
の。
was insistent on knowing his name.
赤座の戦いの羅針盤。狂わせる方法はないか。
Maybe it's like just to connect with someone in that way. I mean, to like feel their fighting spirit. Like, I don't know. That's so odd. Oh my god.
白神神楽全部。
Yeah, I mean, he just knows. Yep.
動画から
Able to dodge, able to catch.
炭治郎。
入る。
What? Well, okay, that wasn't Giyu. What? Bro, there's no way he just went in to test something.
磁石。羅
Oh yeah,
針盤
that pole was like a magnet.
感知。殺気。
Bro, I cannot believe Giyu got a mark. That is
こ
so
の領域。
hype.
そうか。
Look at the face off. What a shot into a transition, bro. Even the direction is peak. I mean, this entire movie has been cinema. Ooh,
父さんは
little
日
Tanjiro
の神神
flashback.
楽を舞うとき何を考えているの？
不思議なもので、おじいちゃんに神楽を習ったばかりの頃は、今より若く健康で力もあったのに、息も絶え絶えになって辛かった。
His VA is so good. Such a soothing voice.
1年に一度、年の初めに代々カマド家が行ってきた神楽は、日没から夜明けまで延々と続ける過酷なものだった。
大切なのは正しい呼吸と正しい動き。最小限の動作で最大限の力を
We
出す。
mid-maxing? Alright. Makes
そう
sense.
すると
I like that.
だんだん頭の中が透明になってくる。
Oh, his mind becomes transparent?
初
Maybe
めの
something
うち
Akaza
は
can't read?
覚えなければならない動きや感覚を拾わなければならない。
Literally just be in the
心を
zone.
開き、自分の体の形を血管の一つ一つまで認識する。炭治郎、ついてこい。
Oh, the bear. Okay. That's what this is.
腹を空かしているのは気の毒だが、それ以上こちらに来るのは許さない。俺の家族に危害を加える者は何人であろうと容赦はしない。警告を聞かない場合、命を奪うことと。
Bro, he's sick. Damn, just like that.
人間
Bro,
の
he's
胴体ほど
him.
太さがある熊の首が鈴の音とともにコトンと落ちた。目では追えなかったけど、
Well, now we're eating good for the next week or
ま
two.
ばたきの間に2回切り込んだと思う。
Oh, twice in the blink of an eye. Yeah, yeah.
そうでなければ、あの斧の幅で首を落とすのは不可能だ。
Oh my god.
父の
Love the detail.
揺れなかった。
今見たことを忘れるな。
あの不可避の一撃をかわせた。
Oh man.
多分あの一撃は俺の命を完全に奪うものだった。あの瞬間はギーウさんでも間に合わなかった。
Yeah, so what happened? He got like pulled up.
無理かもしれないとはあの時なぜか思わなかった。一瞬だけ感じたんだ。一瞬だけ入れた。
Oh, that ultra instinct. Yeah, that transparent world. He's in the bro. He's in the zone.
透き通る世界。
Wow, and he can literally, dude.
体が透き通って見えた。
Wait, this is actually a crazy buff.
隠れていた時も同じだった。
Yeah.
見えたのか嗅いだのかわからない。
Dude, come on. This is how we win.
血管の流れや
Can see the lungs moving, the vessels flowing and contracting.
収縮もより早く鮮明に分かった。
Bro actually became god
赤
tier.
座がおそらく探知している。陶器を閉じた状態で首を狙えるかもしれない。
Dude, there's no way. What a shot. Oh my god, now this is actual cinema. No, Gyu.
側面から
Oh, no.
殴り持った。
さらば。
No! No, bro, just like Rengoku! Was that Tanjiro? Did he slice through his hand? Before it hit? He did! Bro, there's no way. There's actually no way. Tanjiro saved Gyu this time! Guys, come on! There's actually no way! Dude, he's so locked in and there's the mark! Bro, his eyes are going crazy! The fire! Bro, Tanjiro is him!
攻撃の中途で腕を
He did! Bro, he actually did!
音が違う。髪も目も
Oh my god, bro, he's actually got Ultra Instinct. He's so locked in. Look at him! He did it exactly. He's been saved by Tanjiro this time.
の細胞が産毛に至るまで。
Yes, bro, even Aka's stripping. Dude, there's no shot. There's actually no way.
には何らかの変化が起きた。
Bro, he's in the zone. He's dangerous! Come on, get big, Tanjiro! Get big, baby! This is all you! And Gyu's got his mark out too. Now this is the duo.
展開収式青銀蘭残光
Blue, silver, chaotic afterglow. Doesn't matter. Dude, Tanjiro's speed was insane!
力が増大している。受け切れるか。凪で
Oh yeah, Ted Kong should be able to do it. Bro, the impact frames. The animation. Bro, look at that! Bro, he sees everything! He's actually... Bro, he's actually in the Matrix. In the zone. Look at that. It is! Oh my god, the diamond... Holy sh... Bro. He sees everything, even Gyu's muscles. Look at him move! Oh my god!
時間がゆっくり進む。
Literally having an out-of-body experience.
動きがゆっくりに見えてるのか。
Just like when he was fighting Daki. Except this time it's different. No, Gyu, you're good, bro.
ほぼ同時に100発の乱れ撃ち。
And Tanjiro's bobbing and weaving.
全ては防ぎきれなかった。
京次郎や炭治郎のように死ぬことはない。お前も鬼に
Look at Tanjiro in the back! Yo, Akaza.
気づいてない。
Yeah, oh yeah, that's because Tanjiro's concealing his presence.
気配がないのか。
Yeah, he has no presence. Oh my god!
まだ動けるな。
Look at him like the Grim Reaper!
気づかれぬうちに首を。
赤座、今からお前の首を切る。
Are we so for real, Tanjiro? There's no... Yeah, what are we doing? He just...
生きている。まさかこいつがあの攻撃を食ら
Why
っ
did
て
he
な。
do that?
いや、問題ない。どんな攻撃でも俺の破壊殺羅針は感知する。
Okay, that's gotta be intentional, because Tanjiro's not an idiot.
強いほど羅針の反応も強まるだけ。
Tanjiro's big brain, so he's gotta be cooking something.
なんだこの奇妙な気配は。何か別の生き物になったようだ。
Dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like the Grim Reaper. God, the eye glow is so sick. Yes! He's in the transparent world. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way, is that it? Did he get him? Setting sun transformation? Just like that? Oh my god, yes! Wait there, wait. There's no way Tanjiro was like, yeah, I'm gonna call out because you're gonna look at me as I kill you. No, wait, is he actually decapitated though? I want you to look at me as I kill you. Oh, he's the first. The first that Akazu's come across, at least. Oh my god! He did it! No, stop, there's no way. Wait, that doesn't count! Wait, no, that doesn't count! Bro, he decapitated him, how can... That doesn't make sense! Yeah, he is, but that shouldn't work! Especially with a Hino Kami strike. Oh, is that you? Yes, nice! Nice! I was about to say, like, if he cut off his own head, then maybe. Actually, no, we've seen that before, but once it's sliced, it's sliced. I love that Gyu threw it like that. No, he actually... Wow! Yup. Yo! Oh my god. I mean, I can imagine. I mean, dude literally went all out, yeah. I love that Gyu threw it like that too. Bro! No! This is... Hello? Bro, this makes no sense! Oh my god. Why? Come on, man! What is this? Bro, how? Oh, bro, Tanjiro's down bad. I mean, he really gave it all he's got. Yeah, what is that about? Oh, true. Maybe another condition. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Come on. If Akaza can manage that, I'll give it to him. Oh, he's about to pass out. Yep. Yeah. Oh, and Gyu, stay alive, please. But I mean, he only wants Tanjiro. I mean, fair enough. Nice. Nice. Sure. Still? What? Bro, this makes no sense. Oh, dude, these impact shots are sick. Oh, Gyu, come on. Bro, does getting decapitated not at least nerf him a little bit? Yes, sir. I like that. But let's not do anything crazy.
どんな苦境に立たされても決して折れない。俺たちは侍じゃない。刀を持たない。しかし心に太刀を持っている。
しかし心に太刀を持っている。
There's that guy.
己の拳のみ。
That's why Akaza uses his face.
やめて。
おお。
誰だ。
白磁さん。もうやめて。
Is that Akaza's real name?
離せ。手を離せ。 誰だお前は。俺は奴らを殺さなければならない。
どうしてですか？
俺は強くならなければいけない。
どうして強くなりたいのですか？
それは強くなければ持って帰ってこられないからだ。
I can't bring it back home for him anymore.
親父に薬を。
Gotcha.
強くならなければ。
A little Akaza backstory? Okay.
盗んだ
Oh, is that
財布を持
Akaza?
って逃げ
Yeah,
切る
with
こ
the
とがで
eyes?
きないし。強くならなければ帰り
Wow.
道にあっても勝てない。
Bro, he looks so different.
強くならなければ奉行所に捕まって刑罰を食らう。
Wow.
薬の入れ墨はもう両腕に3本線
About
だ。
to say, yeah.
次は手首を切り
Same
落とすぞ。
tattoos.
ダメ、しゃがむんだ。
切るなら切りやがれ。両手首切られたって足がある。押しですってやるよ。
He's always been strong.
お前は鬼子だ。
なんとでも言ってる。そうだ、俺は鬼子だ。生まれた時から歯が生えてたらしいからな。
ドラえもん、このガキ。
白痴。
白痴。お前がまた捕まったって聞いて、親父さんが首くくって死
He
んじま
hanged
った。
himself?
死んじまったよ。
No. Oh.
白痴、まっとうに生きろ。
Wow.
まだやり直せる。
Wow. And that was his motivation the entire time, to get stronger so he can bring back
生きることさ
medicine.
え許されねえのか、親父。こんな世の中はクソくらえだ。
Yeah, his dad probably hanged himself because he knew he was stealing and doing that to get medicine for him and live an honest life, right? You don't gotta steal for me anymore, so I'm just gonna end myself. Yeah.
その入れ墨、江戸の罪人だな。江戸で所払いの刑を食らってこの地まで流れてきたわけか。
だったらなんだってんだ。てめえに関係ねえだろうが。
うん。まずは生まれ変われ少年。さあ来い。
He's just gonna body him? Yep. Yeah, bro, wait, it was just exactly like his fighting technique. There we go. See where it comes from.
お前にまずやってもらいたいのは病身の娘の看病だ。俺は仕事があるもんで任せたい。先日妻が看病疲れで受水自殺してしまって。
Oh, wow. Man, this is just brutal.
これが。
And he's still smiling.
俺の娘の小雪だ。
Koyuki. Yeah, this is the girl that was grabbing onto his hand.
小雪は本当に体が弱かった。一晩中つきっきりで額に乗せる手ぬぐいや寝巻きを変えたり、こまめに水を飲ませて川屋に行くときは当然抱えていかなければならなかった。もともと俺は親父の看病をしていたし、人並み外れて辛抱の効く体だったから。
Yeah, this was just second nature. Yeah, wasn't too difficult for him.
病で苦しむ人間はなぜいつも謝るのか。
Because they feel like they're burdening other
手
people
間を
by,
かけて申し訳ない。
yeah, by other
咳の
people
音
having
が
to
う
take
る
care
さ
of
くて
them.
申し訳ない。満足に働けず申し訳ない。
Yeah.
一番苦しいのは本人のはずなのに。
今夜は花火も上がるそうだから行ってきて。
そうですね。めまいが収まっていたら背負って橋の手前まで行きましょうか。
Yeah, maybe she wants to see him too.
今日行けなくても来年も再来年も花火は上がるから、その時行けばいいですよ。看病で唯一面倒だと思ったのは会話の途中で小雪がやたらメソメソと泣くこと
I'm
だ。
sure those are tears of
病床できら
appreciation.
めいっているのだろうが、泣かれるとどうにも居心地悪くなる。
The fact that he'd be so willing to help her and then even take her to see the fireworks too. Probably also guilt. Tears of appreciation and guilt, yeah.
ここでの稽古と
It's
小
insane.
雪の看病で俺の心は救われた。
Nice. Got a second chance. Able to be reborn. Yeah, he's improving. Able to get a hit. Very nice.
3年経って俺は18になった。小雪は16。伏せることもほとんどなくなり、普通に暮らせるようになった。
Nice. Okay. Hell yeah. Good recovery. We like that. Yes, sir.
白磁、ちょっとこの道場継いでくれないか、白磁。小雪もお前のことが好きだと言っているし。
Okay. Oh. Oh, her pen! It's ice! Like snowflakes, which is exactly what is... Oh! Yeah, his esoteric art is like... Yeah, his fighting spirit's like the same thing as the snowflakes on her pen. Oh, so wholesome. And he bows. Bro, where did things go wrong? What happened?
命に変えても守りたいと思った二人が毒殺されるなど、夢にも思わなかった。
Oh, they're poisoned to death?
いつもそばにいない。
Wow. Are you kidding me? So just some angry person that just couldn't beat him, poisoned the well? Are we serious?
花火を見に行く話をしたの覚えていますか？
いや、
白磁さんとの些細なお話で、私嬉しいことがたくさんありました。
Oh. Tears of joy.
今年花火を見れなかったとしても、来年、再来年見に行けばいい。
Yeah, that probably gave her hope too for living, despite being sick. Yeah.
私は来年も再来年も生きている自
Yeah.
分の未来
Wow.
が、私は白磁さんがいいんです。
Oh, it's so too cute. Got me over here blushing and shit. Bro! Aww. With the fireworks in the background, he says yes.
誰よりも強くなって、一生あなたを守ります。
And he couldn't do it. Man!
結局、口先ばかりで何一つ成し遂げられなかった。
I mean, how are you supposed to predict someone poisoning the well? I mean, it's not his fault.
無礼じゃないか。
貴様、それよの。
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's not. Oh, yeah, he's trying to figure out who poisoned the well. I mean, damn. And this is where. Oh my god, yeah. There we go.
道場の親子が毒殺された後、生き残りの門下生の一人が隣接する剣術道場を襲撃。67名を殺害した。手口は素手による頭部破壊、内臓破壊。現場は顎や脳や目玉、手足、
Oh
内臓が
man.
天井および壁に
Yeah, here I was thinking, gonna go in and figure out who did it. Nope. You all die. I don't got time to figure out which one of you. And you all probably lying too, saying you didn't do it. Doesn't matter. You all get in the smoke.
鬼を配置した覚えのない場所で鬼が出たとの
Moves on.
わざわざ出向いてきてみればただの人間とはな。
Wow.
なんともつまらん。
どけ。殺す。
Damn. Wait, did he put his... He did! Oh my god!
ほど強い鬼を作ろうと思っているんだ。
Oh, wow.
お前は与えられるこの血の量に耐えられる。
There we go. Yes, we didn't even have upper and lower yet.
どうでもいい。
Oh, yep.
すべてが。
Well, yeah, I mean, everything was taken from him, so of course he doesn't care. And there we go. That's how we get Akaza.
鬼になって記憶をなくし、また俺は強さを求めた。
Yeah, just that inner drive to be the strongest. With that fighting style too. Insane. I mean, if he doesn't have his memories, he probably doesn't know why he feels that will to keep fighting like that.
よくも思い出させたな。あんな過去。
Wow, dude, what a backstory. No way. No way. Bro, that's actually insane. Yeah, he ascended. Just like Muzan. So, decapitation won't do the trick on Akaza either. Bro. Annihilation type. No, not Giyu. Stop. Damn right, baby. Come on, Tanjiro. Get big. Hello? Yo, what was that? What happened? His grip. Come on. Okay. Just a...
生まれ変われ。少年。弱いやつが嫌いだ。弱いやつは辛抱が足りない。すぐ自暴自棄になる。守る拳で人を殺した。師範の大切な素粒を血まみれにし、親父の遺言も守れない。
So he knows that he's the weakling. Or weakling. Even though...
俺が殺したかったのは。赤様、煉獄さんに使った召式を出そうとしている。義勇さんを連れて攻撃圏外に。
He's gonna hit himself with it. Oh. He did take himself out. Wow.
自分で自分を。どうして自分を攻撃したんだ。どうして。ごめん、親父。ごめん。俺やり直せなかった。ダメだった。
関係ねえよ。お前がどんな風になろうが、息子は息子、弟子は弟子。死んでも見捨てない。天国には連れて行ってやるのが。
Yeah, I guess not.
強くなりたいのではなかったの。
Bro, what a transition.
お前はこれで終わりなのか。
俺は強くなる。強くなりたい。首を切られたからなんだ。勝負関係ない。
Dude, this inner battle is crazy.
白磁さん、ありがとう。もう十分です。もういいの。もういいのよ。
赤座。
Oh.
ごめん。約束を何一つ守れなかった。許してくれ。
Oh, man.
許してくれ。頼む。許してくれ。
私たちのことを
Even overpowered Muzan, just by him being the strongest.
元の白磁さんに戻ってくれてよかった。
Oh my god, bro. Cinema.
おかえり、白磁。
よう、白磁。おかえり。
ただいま、戻ったよ。
おかえりなさい。
Oh, come on, man. Come on. My darling. Oh my god, bro. Wow. Dude, with the soundtrack. Oh, dude, that was so beautiful. I'm home. Bro, come on, man. Oh my god, bro. I don't want to bawl my eyes out. I'm trying to keep it together. Oh, bro. I love that Tanjiro's still thinking about Tamiyo. Oh my god. Giyu's got to be wiped too. I mean, had to mark out. He went all out. Oh my god.
Tanjiro, Giyu, Jogen no san gekiha, Hiro konpai ni yori ishiki tamotezu.
Big ups. This is huge.
Tanjiro, Giyu, Jogen no San, Gekiha.
It's a massive advantage. We lost Shinobu though, which is insane. But I mean, to take out upper 3. It's Kokoshibo.
さらなる高みへの開けた道をも自ら放棄するとは。
Bro, look at the eyes on the hand, on the hilt, bro. That's crazy. So damn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. What about it?
変な気配になったけど気のせいだよね。赤座殿が何か別の生き物になるよ。
Was he feeling Tanjiro when he went Ultra Instinct, or is he talking about when Akaza switched to? Oh. Wait, is Doma implying? No, Kanao. Bro, Kanao, we need you to lock in. Bro, it would be so poetic if she killed Doma. Yes, sir. Was Doma implying that at the last second Akaza became something that he didn't recognize, like a creature he didn't recognize, meaning that he became, like, good? I mean, not detecting his presence like he's dead is different than just becoming something else, right? Or is he talking about Tanjiro? There's Murata, our Muzan killing goat. And there's Inosuke. That's a large ask, Inosuke. Wait, we haven't seen Sanemi in a while. Alright, well there he is. Yeah, he wants the smoke, of course. Speaking of, where's she at? Bro, like, how do you navigate that? What? Oh my god! Yeah, I like that energy. But I feel like mapping is gonna be a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're gonna have to kill Nakime first. Muzan, quit being a bitch. Come out. If you're so strong. Yeah, okay. But he's talking all that shit from a cocoon because he's scared to come out. Come on, man. Miss me with that. GG's. Nah, he'll be alright. Bro, if Giyu died, I would have been on the floor, man. Like, I love Shinobu. It's my goat, my queen. Giyu's the day oneer. Like, literally, in the first episode, right? It would have been different if Giyu died, man. Hold on, let me see if there's, before I get into a discussion, let me see if there's a post-credit. Oh yeah, there's Kanao. Dude, love it. Everyone go in rage mode. See, on that last note before the credits rolled, it's not that I don't like Shinobu, it's just that Giyu just hits so much harder for me, and also, there's that sense of relatability that I feel with Giyu that I don't for Shinobu. Shinobu's motivations and who she is isn't like me, whereas, you know, Giyu would hit a lot harder, despite them being, you know, OG Season 1 Hashira. I feel like Giyu's death would have hit me a lot harder than Shinobu's, and also, Shinobu's happened so soon. Like, really early on in the movie, like, I think within the first 20 or 30 minutes, which came as a surprise because I really felt like we weren't gonna go one fight, one fight, one fight. I thought we were gonna go, you know, one fight, POV, bounce around, one fight, POV, bounce around, bounce back, you know, another fight. You know, I felt like all 3 fights were gonna start at the same time, and then we would just you know, pan back and forth to those other fights. I'm glad that they didn't do that though, because I really felt like that would have cut off the momentum that each fight would have had, because each fight did have its own motivations and its own, you know, direction and the way that they wanted to go about things. You know, especially with Shinobu and her motivations with Kane and Kanao, and Zenitsu with his motivations with Gramps and Kaigaku, and the dynamic between, you know, the thunder breathing styles, and then, you know, the emphasis of him creating his own despite him being the weaker link, and, you know, the unworthy successor and everything that that entailed, and also, you know, with Giyu and Tanjiro up against Akaza, and then Akaza's backstory, and, you know, the way that Tanjiro was able to harness, you know, the transparent world and the lessons that were taught from his father, which was insane. So I really feel like each fight and each interaction kind of had its own motivations, its own build-ups, you know, its own inspiration for how they wanted it to be done, and I think that definitely came across. So I was actually expecting it to be, you know, we start one fight, start another fight, and then pan in between all three of them simultaneously throughout the movie. But I'm actually, yeah, like I said, I'm really glad that they didn't do that. Insane animation, insane budget. Just when you think that the animation was peaking, it just got better, which, you know, I heard from a buddy in Japan when he watched it when it came out, which was last September or last July in Japan, but he said the animation was frighteningly good. And he said that he's never seen anything like it. And at the beginning, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting what he's saying, because that shot with Shinobu coming at Doma with that first-person POV where she thrust it into his eye, that was so sick. I mean, not only was it so fast as he was talking, yeah, really was the Eren Yeager to Warhammer Titan treatment, didn't let him finish talking, you know, and I'm glad, because it also lines up with Shinobu's motivations too, right? So she's always angry. So of course, the demon that killed her sister, she's not just gonna let him sit there and just, you know, mouth off. She's just gonna go right in, you know, even though, like, technically, yes, he was complimenting her and he was being nice, and even the way that Kane had described Doma to Shinobu, all of those adjectives as well, even though that's what it was, we all know deep down it's like, in like a patronizing, you know, you're less than, I mean, which I guess technically was true in this case, but at the same time, you know, I feel like it kind of goes back to what the master was saying about humans having that indomitable, you know, fighting spirit, that will to keep fighting, and that will always be passed on for generations and generations. And I think that even though in this one instance in the battle, Shinobu might have been less than, I think, and what I'm theorizing is that Kanao is going to be the one that snaps on Doma, and it's only because of Kanao's will that went to Shinobu's will that is now going to Kane's will. You know, even though technically we lost the battle, all in all, we'll win the war. And I really do feel like the master's words in that instance, you know, in that monologue to Muzan, translates to all of these fights with the demon slayers, which will eventually lead to Muzan's downfall. And him being in the cocoon is plenty evidence enough to show that he is killable. Dude, honestly, he was talking all that shit. He was talking all that smoke at the end of the movie, and it's like, bro, look at you. Like, you're not in a place to talk. Now, granted, Kokushibo, on the other hand, he definitely is looking like he's ready to fight. He's not crazy about Akaza taking himself out. He's not crazy about, you know, disregarding his will to get stronger and continue being a demon. And yeah, I think what Doma said there at the end, I'm not sure if he was insinuating that difference that he felt. Surely Doma, also being upper 2, is strong enough and skilled enough and is experienced enough to know who he's detecting, right? So I don't think he's misinterpreting that as Tanjiro in that moment, you know, becoming something else to take out Akaza, because he said that Akaza, like, changed into a different creature. And I think we even saw that with him denying Muzan and, you know, continuing his will to become stronger, and then just taking himself out and going with his, I guess, you know, late fiance. So I think what Doma was trying to say was that, you know, in that last moment, Akaza chose the light side instead of the, you know, evil demon side, which is huge, right? And I think we saw that visualized too, as, you know, Akaza or Hakuji ended up becoming human again and then hugging, you know, his late fiance. So I think that's what that was about. But we finish off the movie with Kokushibo kind of getting a little angry, Doma being surprised, facing off against Kanao. Dude, I think Kanao finishes him off here. But at the same time, what I found interesting, and we know Kanao is, I guess, a little bit, or not as petite as Shinobu, because Shinobu was making the comparison to her sister, and I guess Doma was as well, about how she's too weak to be able to decapitate a demon, yet Kane wasn't, because she had the flower breathing. So Kane was able to use flower breathing, but wasn't strong enough to get Doma. So because Kanao also can use flower breathing, that means that she can decapitate a demon. So with Shinobu having to use insect breathing and killing demons using toxins and poisons, I guess because Kanao, I guess despite being a similar size to Shinobu, she's actually able to decapitate demons, which will be poetic justice because this is the demon that not only killed Kane, but also Shinobu. So I think this would be huge for Kanao to end up killing Doma, but it's also kind of hard for me to grasp that just because Kanao hasn't gotten a whole lot of screen time. We haven't gotten a whole lot of development with her. We haven't seen her train. I mean, I guess other than miscellaneous clips throughout the seasons, we don't really have a whole lot on Kanao. So for a side character like Kanao to be the one to take out Upper 2, it does seem a little bit unlikely, but at the same time, what a beautifully set up, again, poetic justice for Kanao to be the one to do the job. Oh yeah, I mean, with Kane having flower breathing to die to Doma, and then Doma pretty much talked shit about Kane, saying that, you know, the breathing style wasn't enough, and then now, you know, kind of being back at square one with the flower breathing, but this time having her 2 other sisters there with her in the fight to back her, like, with her in the fight to back her up, right? Kane's will fueled Shinobu's will, and this time, now that Shinobu's dead too, it'll be Kane's will, Shinobu's will, both of those combined on the battlefield with Kanao being the one to be able to take out Doma. A lot like what the master was saying about how, you know, that indomitable will to keep fighting, and, you know, it transcends time and people, and, you know, it'll go further and beyond. So I think even though we haven't gotten a whole lot of screen time with Kanao, and she's not a major character, I just feel like it'd be so poetic if Kanao was the one to take out Doma. Oh, and if... Yes! Okay, so with Kane being the first one out of the, I guess technically 3, right, the 3 sisters, with Kane being the first one to die, and the flower breathing not being enough, and with Shinobu pretty much watching Doma shit talk her, oh man. Yeah, because that just makes me think, yeah, I did not expect Giyu to get a mark. Oh, what if Kanao gets a mark, but it's a flower or a butterfly? Wait, no, the butterfly probably would have been with insect, right? Yeah. Man, I think Kanao's gonna get a mark because also at the same time, like I said, you know, Kanao, sure, she might be Hashira level because she was training with the Hashira, but at the same time, again, with the screen time and, you know, the demon interactions up until now, I don't think she's quite strong enough to take on Upper 2. And it's not like she watched the fight too. That's so tough. Because I'm imagining if she watched the fight, then she'd know how to pick apart Doma's techniques or his fighting style or be able to, you know, diagnose what to do. But is Kanao Hashira level? See, it's just so hard to believe because right now, Doma's perfectly fine. He's 100%. And we have someone who wouldn't be as strong as Shinobu. I mean, granted, I guess Kanao, it really only takes one good decapitation, right? So maybe Kanao can manage to get it off. Maybe just the fact that she would get a mark. Wait, I guess Shinobu didn't get a mark. Yeah, I think Kanao's gonna snap and she's gonna have a mark, and that's gonna be what pushes her over the edge to kill Doma. And this time, actually, dude, there's just poetry written all over it. Using the same breathing style as the first, you know, the one that Doma slept on. She now has Shinobu's will and Kane's will behind her, and also all of the flashbacks that are gonna fuel her too, and you know, the fact that she's so angry in this moment, she just watched Shinobu not only die and get crushed by Doma, but also get absorbed, which, by the way, it's one thing to kill someone, but to then have them absorb into your body in that way, it's almost like, you know, it's the same thing that I felt with, you know, Hunter x Hunter Chimera Ant Arc spoiler, right? It's like, not only just killing Kite, but decapitating him, petting him, just like Doma pet Shinobu, and then, you know, taking off his hat, just so much disrespect. And then with Neferpito to then, you know, puppeteer his body like that, it's almost like, you know, Doma's saying the same thing. It's like, oh, now you can be with me forever. And then, you know, you don't have to do the suffering. Hey, just absorb into my body. And just as he's petting her head, and it's just disgusting. It's like, it's one thing to kill Shinobu, but to then absorb her and pet her and, you know, taunt Kanao, it's like, bruh. But I think with all of that, as we see at the end of the movie, with Kanao sitting there angry, and I mean, she's cut up too, so they've been fighting a little bit, which I think is actually kind of impressive enough already. I mean, the fact that she's been able to, I mean, I guess at the same time, Doma's probably not going all out, but the fact that she's still alive is pretty impressive. But I do think that Kanao is gonna have to go above and beyond in order to take out Doma. And how cool would it be? Yeah, I mean, and if she does manage to take out Doma, like what, you know, Giyu was talking about, and like what we've known with, you know, just the pure raw experience with fighting an upper demon, it's that, just that instant growth, you know, that real-time growth. You know, Giyu was like, man, you know, these dormant senses, you know, these things that I haven't felt in so long, and, you know, all of his senses kind of being raised to the same level as the strongest, I think it'll kind of be something similar here, and it almost just kind of awakens something in you, a lot like with, Gyutaro in that fight with Tanjiro. Like, Tanjiro had to ascend, and he was able to in that moment. I think, not only with fighting Doma will that awaken with Kanao, and also theoretically after beating Doma, I think she might actually just be able to go Super Saiyan, and I think she might actually be Hashira. I mean, obviously she'll be Hashira level if she were to defeat Doma. I think it's a super obvious silver platter for us to have, the two older sisters die, and then having Kanao, who knows flower breathing, be the one to be there to see Shinobu die too, and also, avenge them both. And her being, with her being such a reserved, quiet, timid girl to now being, rage mode, and she's angry, and we see the veins pop on her head. I mean, I definitely think that they're kind of serving it up to us for Kanao to be able to take out Doma. Man, that'll be insane, though. I think right now the only thing that's kind of tripping me up there is how it'll be done. I mean, obviously she's going to decapitate him, but man, I mean, what a skill gap. Maybe that's a way that Kanao be pushed over the edge, because maybe, yeah, I mean, if Kanao trained with the Hashiras, because, after the Hashira training arc, everyone got a crazy boost. Maybe she's like damn near Hashira level, and then with the mark, she then, goes above that and ascends. A lot like Tanjiro. Maybe she has like a Tanjiro moment where she's just able to access the transparent world. I doubt it, because, I mean, it really does seem kind of like a Tanjiro lineage, Hinokami special. And also with Tanjiro's ability to think in the moment. Dude, that was so insane. So I'm just going to close out that segment too. I think Kanao's going to be the one to take out Doma. She's going to awaken like a flower or like a butterfly mark. I think it would make more sense if it was a flower mark and not a butterfly mark, because butterfly would have been for insect Hashira. And there was another thing that I noticed that I forgot to mention, and it was just one frame in particular about the Shinobu fight, or I guess technically what happened afterwards. So in the moment, I couldn't tell if I was looking into it too much or if I was overthinking it. I thought that maybe her hand was seizing up, or her, fingers were contracting because she was getting squeezed to death by Doma. But looking back, it's actually really obvious she's hand signing to Kanao, which actually makes me think back to the Hashira training arc, specifically in episode 2, when Shinobu talks to Kanao explicitly about the demon that killed Kane and how to go about killing that demon. So, at the time, we just knew it was that demon, but now we know it's Doma. So, knowing that Shinobu talked to Kane about it, and although, yes, Shinobu was physically the weakest, that doesn't necessarily mean, she's the worst Hashira, right? Like, just because she's weak doesn't mean she's not smart, and we know Shinobu's incredibly intelligent. I mean, any kind of chemist that can create antidotes and poisons, and especially anything to the caliber of affecting an upper-ranked demon at that, we know she's very, very capable. And knowing that, she obviously wouldn't go in without a plan. So I think that she told Kane about how to defeat the demon, and what I'm thinking about this, because, it seems like if she's hand-signing to her, then she's giving her some kind of information. It kind of looks like she's flipping her off a little bit, but I think this is definitely signing something that maybe like a poison or a toxin or something that is slow acting, because not again, I know I've already talked so much about Kanao and theorizing about that in the next movie, but for Kanao to go up against a full strength upper 2 just seems so highly unlikely. And I do feel like she is going to need some assistance, which makes me think that if Doma's not feeling anything in this moment, then somehow, either through like a slow acting poison. What I'm imagining is if these like immediate poisons and these immediate toxins didn't work, then maybe Shinobu whipped up like a slow active, like almost kind of like a radioactive, slow cook type of poison, and she simply just couldn't outfight it, or she couldn't stall or postpone the fight in order for that slow acting toxin or poison to take place. So I think that in some way, shape, or form, Shinobu has somehow radioactive, slow cook poisoned Doma, which is how he's gonna be weak enough for Kanao to finish off. But at the same time, with Doma looking like fully refreshed and 100%, I'm still a little bit on the fence. But at the same time, like I said, I know I've said it like 100 times, but it'd be so poetic if Kanao ended up killing Doma. And I think with this in the Hashira training episode 2, with Shinobu explicitly telling her how to kill that demon, I think that they 100% plotted and planned. You know, they got the hand signs going. I think that shot was 100% intentional. Yeah, especially looking back at it. I thought that her hand was just, you know, flinching or seizing up or contracting. Because she was getting squeezed to death. But that shot in that frame is pretty blatant, with that being the only thing that's on the screen is her, you know, distinctly whipping out a hand sign. And I know that Doma noticed that Shinobu hand signed and signaled to Kanao, letting her know what his technique is. But I think, like, what I'm referring to is, like, what specifically it is. Like, I'm talking like a game plan. Not the fact that she signaled. I didn't catch it in the moment with the hand sign, but when Doma recognizes that Shinobu signaled to Kanao about his technique, that's when I realized fully. But I'm talking in regards to, like, a full game plan, like, full strategy. Like, you know, every single ounce of this was calculated, even knowing, like, that Shinobu would lose, right? Like, I feel like Shinobu throughout this entire fight kept talking about how she was the weakest Hashira and how Kane was bigger and stronger, and how secure she felt when Gyome would pull up, and how strong he is, and how she was envious of him. So, like, I'm talking in regards to how she could best Doma, even with losing. Like, almost as if losing was intentional too. Like, I think that there has to be, like, the utmost degree of calculation here, considering how she knows who Doma is, how to beat Doma, and knowing that she's the weakest, that she would lose. I'm talking about, like, everything, not just the fact that she hand signed, right? Because Doma does actually call her out for it, to Kanao, but I'm talking in regards to the entire thing. So yeah, this was also just another thing that I noticed but forgot to mention. And after we saw Shinobu get absorbed, we then get a shot of the Master's other children, and they're giving us really good comms using the crows, and honestly, they're putting in really good work. I thought it was really cool seeing them map everything out, trying to get a grip on, you know, everything about the Infinity Castle. It's just too big, man. It's infinite, right? And also with it changing there at the end, I don't know exactly how we're gonna be able to navigate it, but they put in big work. And like what Uzui and Old Man Rengoku were saying, you gotta put respect on them. The fact that they're able to keep a grip despite losing their family and, you know, having all this mayhem take place, you got to give it to them. So it's really cool to be able to see them throughout the movie, giving us comms and kind of getting like an outside POV of what's happening in the Infinity Castle using the crows. And then we get to the Zenitsu fight, which, by the way, oh my god. The fact that Zenitsu had the 7th form in his back pocket, something that he created, which looked absolutely insane. And like I said, Kaigaku never stood a chance. But I only felt like it was because Zenitsu had godlike speed, which he didn't use. Instead, he used something way cooler, which was a 7th form that he made. And I'm not trying to excuse Kaigaku here, like I said during the reaction, but you're staring Upper One in the face. I mean, it's not like you're going to tell him, no, I won't drink this blood. I won't become a demon, because then you're just dead, right? But at the same time, like Tanjiro, and probably like myself, I'd rather die than become a demon, because like the damage that you would do as a demon and the evils that you would commit, I mean, actually, you know what? I don't even know what I was saying during the reaction. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the average person would want their life to be spared, even if that meant becoming a demon, because then they get to, you know, keep living, right? So, I mean, I understand. I may not be able to relate, but I get it. I love the fact that Kaigaku was able to use 2 through 6, but not 1. And the other students were saying how the first breathing style is what makes thunder breathing. And without it, you're really not a full-fledged, you know, thunder breathing user. And I love that Zenitsu had the first form, but not the rest of them. And I like that, you know, with them together, they would have completed each other, which is why Gramps wanted them to be co-successors. But Kaigaku just, you know, is being selfish. But in the end, it doesn't even matter, because Zenitsu made a 7th breathing form. And of course, we got Yushido coming in, clutching up, catching Zenitsu. Kaigaku, even till his last breath falling, was like, oh no, it's fine, because as long as Zenitsu's gonna die too, we're good. If I'm going down, you're coming down with me, and it's just like, it's just demon shit, you know? He said big brother, but is he actually talking big brother, or is he saying that from a seniority perspective? Because I noticed throughout the flashback, you know, and even in this exchange here too, it's like, hey, I'm your senior, talk to me with some respect, you know, like, I'm your higher up. And, you know, I think because they were in, you know, like a dojo environment, and, you know, in that kind of martial arts monk mode, you know, big brother, like, in a way that Tanjiro would call Giyu big bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what they're talking about? Or is it actually big brother? Like, you know, you are my brother. But I don't think... I mean, that would make sense too, right? Because, I mean, Zen only had the first breathing style and he had the rest. So it's like, you know, they would make a whole, but they don't look similar at all. I don't think that's what they're going for. I could be looking into it too much, but it always seemed like they were just training partners, or just, you know, the successors from Gramps. And, you know, if you're going to be a co-successor and you're going to, you know, complete the other, then, you know, big bro, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's what they're going for, but I did notice that. I just didn't say anything. And then the flashback with Gramps saying that Zen's his pride and joy. I mean, Dude, it was so hard to not just cry and bawl my eyes out this early on. I mean, dude, so wholesome. And then we get into the Akaza Tanjiro fight. But before that, we get a little bit of a shot with Nezuko and Urokodaki, which, I mean, let's be honest, Urokodaki is the GOAT of all time. I guess that's the greatest of all time. Yeah, GOAT of all time. Fuck it. Yeah, I mean, Urokodaki is just him. And of course, you know, with him being the voice in the trailer, I knew he had to make somehow an appearance in this movie. And of course, Nezuko's with him, just like old times. And I guess Nezuko's kind of going through it too, because she was also given the antidote from Lady Tamiyo. And then Urokodaki says, which is very true, you know, if Nezuko's able to become a human, then that kind of gets rid of the entire point of Muzan being able to, you know, consume Nezuko. That way he can then best the sun, which would then set him back to square one. So Urokodaki was spitting, he's absolutely right, which just makes me think that, how long would the antidote take? Because, you know, Muzan kind of cocooned himself up immediately and is trying to get it out. And if we can hold him off in the Infinity Castle, I mean, I guess, I mean, even if we do take some pretty heavy casualties, at least Nezuko would become a human, which would kind of set him back. But I think if Tanjiro keeps accessing that transparent world, that transparent state, could very well be able to get Muzan. I mean, Tanjiro being our main character too, I think that's how he does it. Of course, he's gonna have to get used to it though, because, you know, we saw the drawback and fatigue that, you know, he felt just from using it one time. And not even for that long at that, you know, maybe just like 10-15 seconds. Actually, no, probably more than that, actually. Yeah, because he saved Giyu, which, but hold on, I'm jumping ahead. I need to take this one step at a time. But yeah, I think that with Nezuko becoming human would definitely set Muzan back pretty far. And then we see the master cheering on his little mini-me, which was, you know, so wholesome and so cute. A lot of wholesome moments. And then we get to the Akaza Tanjiro Giyu fight. Yeah, Tanjiro's getting worked, thrown around. Tanjiro, of course, you know, is able to say something that throws Akaza into a little bit of a flashback, but not fully in a flashback because Akaza just hits behind him and nothing's there. But Tanjiro is not locked in at this point. He gets thrown around and tossed, and then Giyu has to come in and save him. Giyu has a mark. Bro, that is insane. I really felt like, oh, but it just makes more sense if he does have a mark, I guess, because I really felt like with him emphasizing that Sabito was the chosen one, and he was the one, you know, the true successor of water breathing, because he was so much stronger than Giyu, and it's only because of Sabito that Giyu even made it through the final selection, and, you know, Giyu didn't even do anything, he passed out and just so happened to wake up out of the final selection, and that's how he passed. So, you know, him feeling truly unworthy to even be a Hashira, which is why he said to Sanemi in the group, you know, I'm not the same as y'all, whereas they thought that he was just looking down on them, but he actually just felt less than. So it's even more poetic and even more beautiful, and I love the fact that he got a mark. That is so hype. I think that's why I might have reacted that way during the movie, because Giyu is one of my favorite Hashiras, if not my favorite Hashira. I mean, he's our day one guy, and there's just something about Giyu that I just relate with on like a, you know, abstract level, you know, who I am and who Giyu is. So for him to, you know, be one of the chosen ones to get a mark just made me feel like I got a mark, you know, it just made me feel so happy for him. So love the fact that he got a mark, and of course it was put to good use because, you know, Akaza being upper 3 is no joke, and I feel like we really kind of had to give it all we had in order to take him out. And, you know, we see Giyu kind of, you know, passing out there at the end after the big fight, but Giyu does awaken his mark, he puts in big work, able to save Tanjiro, and then Tanjiro uses this time to diagnose and study the fight and be able to figure out what he needs to do in order to beat Akaza. And then Tanjiro ends up reflecting back on a conversation with Inosuke and trying to figure out what Akaza is talking about when he's talking about, you know, the fighting spirit and, you know, everything that entails, and how he's able to detect Tanjiro and Giyu despite, you know, not seeing, you know, his blind spots and not knowing where they're coming from, but still being able to react. And then he also reflects on a conversation with him and his dad, who's badass. I mean, he was able to take out the bear with ease and no killing intent, no nothing. He ends up giving Tanjiro a little bit of a lesson into the transparent state, the transparent world, and, you know, everything that entails, and how his dad, despite being sick, is able to continue like he has, able to take out the bear with ease. Crazy flashback. Honestly, some really good clarification, because I feel like that does answer some questions into how Hinokami is so overpowered, and also why Muzan or anyone of that strength would be scared of, you know, to a point of PTSD in your blood, you know, in your, you know, memories and everything like that, to a point where, you know, you're shaken, right? Like Muzan, every single time that, you know, he sees the Hanafuda earrings, or he hears of Tanjiro or Hinokami, or, you know, anything like that, he's trembling, right? Like he's bugging out, he's tripping, so much so that even, you know, demons that he shared his blood with are bugging out. Like we saw that with Daki and Hantengu, and it all makes sense, right? Because if someone is up against you that has ultra instinct to the point where, you you know, when they're fighting you, you can't, not only do you not detect their presence, but you don't even get a chance to hit them because they're just Ultra Instinct moving out of the way. So, you know, we saw with Akaza, he thought Tanjiro was dead because he couldn't detect his presence, which I loved. But Tanjiro was standing right behind him like the Grim Reaper. Loved the little shadow over him to show that he's just locked in. And of course, you know, Akaza's like, I don't detect any maliciousness, no killing intent, no nothing. And we see Tanjiro's wide-eyed, love the glowing eyes. This time it's a little bit different. It's not the same glowing eyes as in like Zenitsu glowing eyes. Like this is like kind of, yeah, just tapping into a different kind of power glowing eyes. It's different, right? Like it's not like a full eye glow. It's just like the iris eye glow. But by reflecting on this conversation and actually thinking about it, he then tapped into it and he was able to see the muscles contracting, you know, the blood vessels expanding, being able to see, you know, everything between Akaza and Giyu, being able to detect everything, see everything, react in an instant. I thought Giyu got the Rengoku treatment when Akaza punched him in the solar plexus and, you know, he's pretty much done for, because it even had that same sound effect and it happened in such an instant and, you know, the frame still continued as if Giyu got hit. But it was actually Tanjiro that came in and saved Giyu in an instant. Like I said, Ultra Instinct, that insane speed. And he did it to a point too, you know, I guess later on even confirmed, you know, Akaza not being able to detect him and him standing right behind him. But in that moment, not knowing how his arm just got cut off and then seeing Tanjiro standing there with the wide eyes and having the eye glow and everything. And then after that, having Akaza say, every cell in my body, right down to the tips of my hairs is telling me to kill him this instant. Like, dude, it's like, Tanjiro has just shot up to #1 and he is, I mean, honestly, I mean, I truly believe that when Tanjiro is able to access this transparent state to its fullest degree, I think this is how he kills Muzan. As a matter of fact, I think this is how he kills anyone he goes on, you know, from here on out. I think that's how the guy that went up against Muzan was able to best him, was he was able to access that oh yeah, and also with Hinokami being able to dance forever and also having access to this transparent state, I think that's the key how we take out Muzan. Because with Muzan being the strongest, and, you know, with Hinokami being the sun-breathing style, and, you know, Muzan only being weak to the sun, yes, decapitation by Gyome didn't work. If Tanjiro were to decapitate him, it would work because he has Hinokami, which is sun-breathing, and the sun kills Muzan. So, I think if Tanjiro is able to master Hinokami, or at least get a good enough grip on it to a point where he can dance forever, like, you know, like what his dad was saying, if you actually learn how to do this dance properly, you know, like cut out all of the unimportant moves, you know, trim the fat, only the necessities, only the important parts, and being able to move fully efficient, being able to dance forever, not wasting any energy, any breath. If Tanjiro were to be able to dance forever, coupled with the transparent state or the transparent world, being able to see everything and react with Ultra Instinct, because the transparent state, you know, as we see, it fatigues out Tanjiro, so does Hinokami, or at least it used to, a lot more than what it does now, because, I mean, even after using both, he was able to stand up against Akaza and at least try to protect Giyu, and then Akaza took himself out, which, by the way, oh my god, cinema. But Hinokami, you're able to dance forever. He uses that while also having that Ultra Instinct transparent world. He then would be able to take out Muzan because he would have basically infinite endurance, infinite, you know, attack, infinite everything, because he can just dance forever. And I feel like for someone like Muzan, who, oh my god, I mean, just what a hassle to kill. And of course, we see him at the end being a big old bitch, you know, hiding in his cocoon, trying to get the poison out, or the antidote out to become human. You know, I feel like for someone like that has that much power, I feel like it's going to take that much Hinokami and that much, you know, transparent Ultra Instinct. So I feel like that's how we take out Muzan. Or, yeah, I mean, I'm theorizing for like which Hashiras are going to be taking out the last of the demons, or like the upper ranks, but I think at least I'm pretty confident in the fact that Tanjiro is going to be the one to take out Muzan, obviously, because not only because he's the main character, but I also think theorizing wise, how originally Muzan was bested and put on the ground too was because of Hinokami. And maybe the person before also had the transparent state. I think that is probably the only way, because Muzan is just that strong. But dude, insane. Tanjiro ends up slicing off Akaza's hand, you know, once he accesses it, and then goes in, able to decapitate Akaza. Honestly, it's so, I like that. I like that he decapitated him so fast, because it shows truly how strong that Ultra Instinct transparent world is, and that transparent state. But also, there's that part of me that doesn't like it, because I wanted to see more. Like, I wanted to see like a full Hinokami, like go all out, like a 3-minute straight Hinokami dash, like Hinokami fight or something. Like, I know he was using some Hinokami techniques here and there, but I felt like, you know, seeing like a whole string of attacks at once would have been really nice. But at the same time, I feel like the emphasis and impact of this transparent Ultra Instinct did all of that in one go. I don't think I've ever reacted that way in anything ever, because it truly was insane. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. I mean, I think that kind of warrants and justifies the reaction. I mean, I don't think anything in anime has ever done this for me. I mean, of course, Ultra Instinct is pretty sick, but at the same time, I think just Tanjiro being able to access just this other world that can't be reached from anyone else, because not only has anyone else not used it, I mean, anyone that we've seen or been told, but even Akaza, who's upper 3, hasn't even reached this level of power yet, right? Like, he reaches out saying, so this is the power that, I've been chasing, and, this is what I've been grinding for, only to find out that Tanjiro has just reached it, because he put 2 and 2 together, and he's able to use and utilize Hinokami. Oh my god, insane. I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of with Giyu on this one. I don't know why, when Tanjiro snuck up behind him, he yelled out and sold his positioning, because to me, it's like, dude, easy decapitation, wouldn't expect it. Like, there's no more, contesting, there's no more pushback. You just get to decapitate Akaza. But at the same time, I think he yelled out, which he's like, yeah, he yelled out, Akaza, I'm going to decapitate you and take your head. It's like, maybe he just did that because he is like a respectable fighter. Like, I'm thinking back to when he was, oh my gosh, I don't want to say Kaigaku. It started with a K. Kangoku, or crap, who was it? It was the guy with the drums back in season 1. How he didn't step on the papers because that would have been, disrespectful, and we knew at that time that that he actually valued his writing or his poetry, or the things that he was doing, and so Tanjiro didn't want to disrespect him. Or we know Tanjiro just has that affluence to appreciate and be honorable and not do anyone dirty. So maybe he just felt like it would have been a dirty blow to kill Akaza from the back, just like a lethal blow. But at the same time, this is the upper ranked demons who have killed thousands of humans, and it's like, why would you even risk him turning around and maybe getting a hit off on you? It just doesn't make sense. And also to conserve your energy, right? Like, you don't know how long you can stay in this transparent world. Why would you risk that, right? But at the same time, I mean, Tanjiro was able to do it. I guess it really doesn't matter if you have Ultra Instinct whether someone turns around or not. So I mean, he managed to do it. I mean, even Gi was sitting there like, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, I mean, he just yells out, I'm going to behead you. But again, yeah, it doesn't even matter because he's just got Ultra Instinct. Yeah, again, maybe he just wanted to flex, but yeah, look at me when you die. Yeah, and see, Akaza didn't even realize he was alive because he stayed hidden that entire time. But he can't even detect Tanjiro because, yeah, you see the flame disappear. Cinema. So even with calling out to Akaza, he still manages to decapitate him. And then we get into just an amazing backstory with Akaza, his late fiance, his birth dad, and then his somewhat adoptive father. I mean, the man that gave him a second chance in life, only to have his, adoptive father and his fiance die because someone decided to poison the well because they were butthurt that they lost in a fight. Like, come on, what are we talking about? So of course, Akaza, not having any reason to live anymore, goes and kills every single one of them. Here, I thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and single out and figure out who did it. Nope, doesn't matter. I'm massacring everyone because what if you guys lie to me? Obviously, no one's gonna fess up, because I guess at this time too, crime was taken very seriously and, punishable by death, and, stealing, you get your hands cut off. So, it was, very severe punishments for crimes these days. So it's not like anyone would have fessed up to killing them anyway. So he just said, screw it, I'm killing all of you. And then because he has no reason to live anymore, Muzan ends up picking him up. Muzan does look a lot younger, so this was definitely a long time ago. And I think you can also tell by the environment and the hairstyles and some of the aesthetic cues of buildings and infrastructure and everything like that. So that's when Muzan picks him up, and then that's when he kind of gives him a new life as a demon. And by the end, Akaza ends up picking the human side anyway, says that he's home, and ends up hugging his late fiance, which, by the way, loved the parallels, loved everything about that backstory. It made me cry. I mean, shit, it was so good, so wholesome. Loved the fireworks shot. I mean, I really feel like the direction for this entire movie was just flawless. And then, of course, Akaza's philosophy is the thing that ended up killing him, right? Like, he hates weaklings, and, that's when Tanjiro was able to tap in and have him start to remember early on in the fight. But because he hates weaklings, and he's the one that let his family die, and let, his birth dad, his adoptive dad, and, his late fiance die, even though technically it wasn't even his fault, because not only was he not there to see someone put poison in the well, but he didn't put poison in the well. Like, he's not the one that killed him. And it's also like, I mean, it just wasn't Akaza's fault. So from Akaza's point of view, he was the weakling, and so he ends up taking himself out. I thought that was how it was gonna go. And then he's like looked at them and said, I have to take them out. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe not. And then he ends up just punching himself. And then we get these great visuals. And then we see him pick his late fiance over Muzan, which is just 10 out of 10. Loved it. Everything about this movie was 100% cinema, absolute peak. Everything from the story, the direction, the animation, the soundtrack, the music. Man, what a movie, bro. I'm probably going to go back and rewatch this right now. I can't even lie. It was so good. And then we finished off the movie getting everyone's status. Everyone from Doma to Kokoshibo to the other Hashira, seeing where they're at. Still taking out those miscellaneous demons. Everyone wants the smoke. And the kids also say that there's no signs of Muzan. We see Nakime kind of switch everything around, kind of mess everything up. And then we still see Muzan in his cocoon being a big old bitch. But you know what? That's all right. All that smoke he was talking just went right over my head because it don't even matter. I mean, bro, you're literally cowered in a bunker, cocooning yourself because we just did you so dirty. Hopefully Lady Tamio isn't dead yet. I know she was kind of getting absorbed earlier on in the movie and we didn't see her there at the end. I'm hoping that's not them saying that she's just been killed off. And Tanjiro and I are even kind of on the same page there too, because even Tanjiro's asking about her, or at least worried about her when he comes to, saying, you know, where's Tamio? So I hope she's good. So as far as my theories go, I think Kanawa's going to be the one to take out Doma. She's going to have a flower mark. She's going to go crazy, obviously having Kane and Shinobu's will behind her. I'm thinking Zenitsu is going to have to be the one to track down Nakime, because if she's constantly switching everything, we need someone to be so fast that can outpace the switch and maneuverability. And then maybe we can get Yushido or the Master's kids to, you know, detect the aura of Nakime. She's got to be somewhere. Maybe they can give comms to Zenitsu as he's flying around trying to track down Nakime. I mean, that's something, I mean, it's not like a full-fledged theory, but I think that's just the only way, because we need the Infinity Castle to stop moving, you know what I'm saying? Or else we're never going to be able to find Muzan, because Nakime will always put Muzan out of position, or at least out of our, you know, destination or where we're going, and, you know, she'll also even move us at the same time. So I feel like if we kill Nakime, the Infinity Castle will stop moving. But obviously Tanjiro and Giyu are going to have to rest up, because they're going to have to join the fight again at some point. Although, man, I mean, they're both so down bad. I mean, obviously Tanjiro's going to have to, I guess, utilize his time while Muzan's cocooned up. At least it's a good problem to have, right? We have so many Hashira and only a few demons, and then Muzan, who's like the ultimate demon, right? So I guess it kind of balances out. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I guess Giyu and Tanjiro are gonna have to rest up. And bro, I think that's as far as my theories go. Like, I mean, we didn't get any information or intel in terms of Hashira pulling up on Kokoshibo, so I don't even know what that matchup's going to look like. Other than, I think our strongest Hashira, Gyome, is obviously going to go up against Kokoshibo. But I think there's so many Hashira missing that... Oh wait, Muichiro's with him too. Okay, so I think maybe, yeah, Muichiro and Gyome are going to go up against Kokoshibo. There's no way they lose, right? Because then we're going to have to take care of Kokoshibo and Muzan. So they're going to have to clutch up there. I don't know, man. That's so hard to tell. I feel like so much is so hard to tell. I was thinking alongside the lines of poetry. I think it'd be so poetic if Obanai sacrifices himself for Mitsuri. I think that'd be such a good way to end his character. And I'm just kind of pulling that out of my ass because I think that there are going to be some Hashira that die here. I think it kind of goes without saying that there's no way we walk away with no casualties. So I think that Obanai, in terms of like theories on who dies, I think Obanai is going to sacrifice himself for Mitsuri. But also, how sad would it be if he sacrificed himself for her and she ended up dying anyway? Like, that would kind of be a crazy, tragic plot. So I think either Obanai dies only, or they both die, which would be just awful. Depending on how tragic the author wants to be here, on whether, you know, they kill off both characters. They killed off Shinobu. I can't imagine them killing off Giyu too. I mean, that's our boy. But also at the same time, that would do so much for Tanjiro snapping. Like, can you imagine Giyu? It'd be like Shinobu dying in front of Kanao. It'd be like Giyu dying in front of Tanjiro. Like, that would hit him so hard. I think Gyome could die. Because that's our strongest boy, right? And I feel like that would kind of power up everyone else to, like, the nth degree. Damn, bro, I don't know. I feel I can literally see everyone dying. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a great thing, actually, because now it just keeps me on my toes. Like, literally, it's anyone's game. Anyone can die. Anything can happen. But yeah, as far as my deaths go, theories, and where I think the next one goes, I mean, that's all I've got. I mean, we really left off on a good closed point in terms of us taking out Akaza. You know, we now have been regrouped, and, you know, Tanjiro and Giyu are chilling. And the rest of the Hashira are fighting miscellaneous demons. We got Kokoshibo destroying pillars. And Doma still in the same spot up against Kanao. Like, I feel like there's really not a whole lot else to theorize on. What a movie. Honestly, best animation I've ever seen in my entire life. This was cinema. Don't think I've ever yelled like that or screamed like that. When Tanjiro, oh my god, I don't even get me started because I could probably rant about it for the next hour or two. But that's all I've got. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I have the full reaction on Patreon. I also have a Discord. Both of those links will be in the description below. And if you guys enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing. I'd greatly appreciate it. I hope y'all, have a good one. Dude, oh my god, cinema.